Turks have their third album out. It's called Scared Straight. They're playing a cut off of the album. This is Staring Down the Gift Horse. Back with the new Bomb Turks after these messages. The Bomb Turks, Matt and Eric. So that was pretty explosive performance there.
You think so?
Yes, it was.
Thank you, darling. It's very nice of you.
But I heard last night you had to cancel your Hamilton show. You were sick. What happened to you, Eric?
Knee injury. I'm going to start wearing pads on my knees because the kids get pretty crazy at our shows. So, no, I get a real bad sore throat and didn't want to give the kids half of a show. I wanted to give them all of a show.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be relegated to playing the tambourine or something like that.
Yeah, I do that sometimes, though. I don't consider that a relegation. Is that a word?
Yeah, relegation.
Okay.
As long as...
But let's not blow that story out of proportion. Basically, I was sick a little bit.
Yeah, there's no up-checking or...
I don't really want to go into those kind of details. I mean, it would be disgusting.
That was a rumor. There was a rumor happening.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just wanted to see what exactly why you were so ill. The speediness by which you play, is it true that it's because your drummer Bill, whenever he got drunk, he'd play really, really fast? Is that right?
Actually, well, on the first record, it was that way. It was actually because we all got really drunk.
So it was like fast enough as you were playing?
Yeah, it's kind of like, like you loosen up a little bit, and, I don't want to advocate, drinking all the time while playing, but...
Right, even not all the time.
I don't know, he plays fast because, there's certain songs we deem the tempo to be that fast. So
He sort of explains it, too, that he learned how to play drums by listening to Black Flag records, and he put Black Flag on his headphones, and he'd play along to it, and he would have to keep up to the tempo, and so, that's where he got that from, I guess.
Are you ever tempted to play like a ballad?
We have a couple ballads.
We have a few ballads.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do an Otis Redding cover. We do another song that may as well be an Otis Redding cover.
Yeah.
We do a sort of a 50s doo-wop-y kind of thing. And what do we have? Three Mariah Carey songs in the song.
Wow.
So that's pretty
you
good,
could
right?
probably hit those high notes. Yeah. Notice you do a lot of like,
can.
Yeah, I have like 13, 14 octaves, something like that. I forget. I don't use them all. It scare the kids. You want to keep them,
Scared straight. Are you scared straight? And what made you scared straight?
I never answered those kind of questions.
Yeah. I wasn't scared.
Are you a straight-edge fan?
No, not at all.
No. Nope.
No. The title comes from the TV show that was about like prison. You know, they take kids to prison and scare them, you know, into not being bad kids by letting prisoners talk to them and like, you know, saying that they'd be you know, raped in prison and stuff like that.
So that's how we think of ourselves, as those.
The prisoners or the children?
Neither, really.
Yeah, sort of in the middle somewhere. We're a bit like weathered prisoners, but we never actually went to jail or anything. But we're not like kids anymore, per se, so we're somewhere in the middle there. So that's how we think of ourselves. Anyway.
If the okay, say driving through the desert is great to listening to Sonic Youth, or going to a mall, drinking a Slurpee, great when you're listening to the Residents.
Right.
So what
really?
is yeah, oh really
I
nice.
should try that.
Most
I've never
excellent.
done that.
That's funny because I thought you were going to say
high-
like Spice Girls or something. I was like Residents.
Preferably not like a high-end mall, but like I don't know, like an Army and Navy or something like that.
Okay.
But so what is the optimum act? What's a good activity to listen to the new Bomb Turks and do?
Making out.
Yeah, making out.
Is it making out music?
Sure.
Yeah.
Try it sometime with a Slurpee.
It's
though.
fast,
You gotta
though.
have a Slurpee. Yeah, well, you know,
It's good for
some
robbing
people,
a bank.
you know, that's fast too. But yeah, it's good. Watching Dennis Hopper movies, turn down sound and just listen to our record. I don't know, drinking Slurpees and walking through the mall. I don't know.
Okay, so but first reaction, making out.
Well,
Okay, so you have to
that
try
was
it
a
out.
joke.
Yeah,
Have
that
you
was
ever done
sort
that?
of
Do you ever like listen to your own music and
Yeah.
make out?
No.
That would be a
Come
weird
on.
ego thing, wouldn't it? Be like,
No, I
Come on,
couldn't do
Nate.
that.
wait a minute,
Let's listen
honey.
to our record.
I like this part in the song.
I don't think I could do that. That would be pretty weird.
Yeah.
I'll have
It
to
would
try
be.
that when
Does
I
it
get
freak you
home.
out like walking into parties and people are listening to your music?
If it happened, yeah. It would
It's never happened to you before?
No, it happens sometimes, I
Really?
guess.
Do you go turn it up or take it
Well,
off?
usually there's like 5 guys at a party like that, so.
Oh, 5 guys just sitting and drinking
Yeah,
beer.
like, you know,
It's a sausage
making out.
party.
Sausage party like that, but no, yeah, that's happened to me before, and I do feel a little strange, you know, but like, and sometimes I try to go over and like bump the stereo or something, because you just feel kind of
Yeah,
weird about it,
sure.
and then you realize, boy, this stuff's really rocking. I'm gonna get me a Slurpee, and I'm gonna have fun, and that's what happens.
Is this your first Epitaph album?
Yes, it is.
So it's home to a lot of bands, Rancid, NoFX, Pennywise, lots of stuff. Do you feel, what are the similarities and what are the differences between, say, a lot of the bands on the roster?
They all have fast drummers.
Yeah.
And they all basically are just punk bands, or considered punk bands or rock bands.
We're probably
Do
a
you see
little bit
yourself as
more.
punk band?
No.
Well, like, I mean, we have all kinds of influences. I guess when we play fast and live and it's crazy, and that is pretty much punk rock, but not really what I think most people think of as punk rock.
Yeah, you
these
got that
days.
Jerry
And we're not
Lewis.
punks, really, you know? Like, we don't have mohawks, obviously, but I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
we're just, I don't know. We're
not
more of a
hippies
rock
either.
and roll band, I think.
You're sort of a bit retro, guys, like 50s thing.
Well, I don't know. I like,
Nice.
Everything's
old
retro,
rock.
even techno's retro.
yeah.
It is. It's some of the techno sounding a lot
I mean,
like
I'd like
the
to think we have our own sound that's kind of updated. I don't think we sound exactly like some old band, you know. I don't want to sound exactly like the Dead Kennedys or
Okay.
something.
Okay,
like
Marnie. But you have that sort of like that 50s style. Like,
Yeah, well-
have you always had that? You've got the piano there in one of the songs, and that's not one of the guys in the band, but that's like
Yeah,
a
it's a
secondary
friend of
or a
ours.
guest player. He
Yeah.
can really play fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he usually?
Yeah,
Does he
he's-
usually play rock and roll or?
He plays everything. He has a steel drum band, and he's like the local jack of all trades musician
Yeah.
in Columbus, Ohio. So
He's a great guy.
Derek
Really great guy.
DeCenzo.
Yeah.
Cool.
He played in Pansy Division, and for a little bit,
A couple other bands.
and he played with the Afghan
Wigs.
Wigs, like played keyboards for them.
Right.
But yeah, we like to
European
bring in
tour.
all kinds of different stuff. You know, I just don't want to keep playing the same kind of music over and over
For sure,
forever.
you gotta keep it fresh for yourself.
We're seeing one of these deals.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what that
okay.
means?
Last thing is the hand in
Yeah?
the video and on the cover. What is that big red hand? Is that like the hand of death or
It's
what?
the
what is that?
specter of death.
Hey, man, you know, that's not for me to tell you. You have to figure that out for your lonesome.
Okay. All right. Well, let's take a look at
But
your
it is
video.
my hand, actually.
This is your red hand.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is.
You're going to be playing tomorrow night at the Opera House in Toronto.
Tomorrow at the Opera House in Toronto. So
More dates in Canada, so check
Yeah.
your listings right
Montreal,
now.
Ottawa, Quebec City.
we love coming up here. Canada's a gas.
Right on. Okay, here's a new bomb, Turks, Hammerless Nail. Thanks for coming in, you guys.